So I finally completed my post graduation last month and I found an amazing job. My business is also doing amazing. I have gained quite a lot of subscribers on my YouTube, and now I can say that I can finally travel to every place that I ever wanted to. That's what I thought would happen after I complete my college a few years back. Assalamu alaikum everybody, I hope you're doing amazing. If you're new here, hi, my name's Nada and I help people get into their self-love, self-development journey through sharing my writings, my experiences and everything in between. So let's get started. Today I really wanted to address something which is feeling like you're behind in life. So this is something that every young adult goes through, just like me. I figured out that those checklists, those invisible checklists that are basically imposed on us through society literally makes no sense. Because a few days back, I was trying to look for a job because other people from my age, from my batch, are doing jobs and doing their things, even though I have my business and I have YouTube, but I still thought that I needed a job. Even though it's just been a month that I took my last exam for postgrad, it's not been a long time. This is basically the time where I need to think about stuff. But I was just so caught up in this idea that I need to work as soon as I'm out of college. I felt so behind. I felt like I was not doing anything, when in reality I was literally doing everything that I can. The truth is that having the perfect 20s is actually an illusion. I mean, this is the time where we learn about things. This is the time when we unlearn about things. And this is the time where we can finally figure out what we want, even though if it's not related to our academic field. Somehow, like every individual, like every person in their 20s, I felt the same way. Until I heard this one line from this person on Instagram. She basically said that life is like rowing a boat. And honestly, it makes so much sense to me because other people might have started earlier than you. The goal is not to reach the shore earlier than them. It is to actually learn how to row. Which is honestly so fascinating to me at this point because I realize that some people might have the boat already made and they might have started earlier than us. But some people, on the other hand, have to literally build their own boat from scratch. Try to not sink while rowing your boat and basically trying to do everything you can in your power to get to the shore. Instead of fitting into society's idea, I said that I am going to do things my way. And I know it might sound a little silly or it might sound a little careless, I think. But the truth is, if I just try to do what everybody else expects me to do and not act the way I want to, even when I know that my way is much better than theirs, I will end up doing that thing their way and then end up quitting anyway. About to hit 24 next month. So sometimes life literally feels like it's slipping out because apparently you're supposed to have fun and settle down and do all of those things. But somehow, if that does not happen, if that is not your life right now, you feel so stuck and behind. So that's why I decided to make this video, to basically let anybody else who is in the same situation know that I feel you and whatever you're doing is totally valid. Because being in this phase where you have not reached where you wanted to reach and you're not the person that you were before, this like middle path is so confusing and sometimes chaotic as well. And even though we try everything in our power to figure it all out, I just want to say if you have not got it figured out yet, it's literally okay. Life does not end when your 20s end. And I know I am in my early 20s and I'm maybe in no position of saying that, but I've realized this, that the things we do now will literally show up later in our future. So if you do things that do not align with you now, I think we are going to suffer later because of our decisions that we made right now. Instead of desperately trying to do something just because other people expect you to do it, why not take some time off and slow down and actually work towards things that we really want? It might take some time. It might feel like it's not happening because consistency literally feels like that. Even I felt it that way. Sometimes when I'm doing the same thing every day, it feels so monotonous and it feels like I'm not doing anything. But in reality, I'm literally putting small blocks every day towards the bigger thing that I want. So this is to anybody who's trying to figure it all out, trying to enjoy your life also, and basically trying to build a better life for yourself. I think the hard times and trials are just lessons that we need to learn, and blessings will definitely follow after the lessons. So do not worry if you've not got it all figured out yet. One of the most important things that matters is that you not giving up on yourself and your dreams and your vision, even when everybody else does. Because that is exactly what this is all about. You having faith in yourself that if God gave you something, a goal, a vision, or anything like that, you are very much capable of achieving it. And if you're not, you'll be blessed with the capabilities, honestly. So keep going, and I hope that you win. That is it for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that it helped you in some way. Also, if you don't know, this video is part of the series called Watch This When, where I share real talk about day-to-day life. So if this is something that resonates with you, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Till then, stay safe.